that we're losing momentum on the upside. So I'm looking for shorts once we enter this selling zone. So last time we reached towards 120, massive sellers stepped in. So yeah, we'll be looking for any short confirmations in this zone here. Let's just say I woke up pissed off today. We had everything perfectly set up here. Even in my notes, I had sweep or rejection of our selling zone as our short confirmation, two daily closes as confirmation. I even circled two daily wicks into the selling zone, and we called it perfectly in our last video. And I was there ready to take the trade, but because I didn't short at the top, I just didn't take the trade. I just waited. It was a complete mistake. We were waiting for the daily close yesterday on oil to take the trade. So we were here on the close and the markets were closed. So I was like, okay, I'll wait for the open and then we'll take the trade. But then the price gapped down, so I was like, this isn't the perfect entry, is it? Let's just wait for another stab at this zone. But if it really is a big selling zone, the price isn't gonna come and retrace into that zone. So I should have just taken the trade there because all the notes and the analysis was there. It was all there for me. Just because it's not a perfect entry price doesn't mean the trade isn't gonna be amazing. So I just waited and look what happened overnight. This was like a 13% fall overnight. Would have been a beautiful short, but we didn't take it. Still better than taking a losing trade, but still, I'm pissed off. But at least I was right in my thesis. At least I can give myself that. So we're gonna turn this failure into a positive thing, and we are gonna take some good lessons from this. So the entry price wasn't perfect, but the confirmations were there. And I realized you can't have two things at once. You can't have the perfect entry price, and at the same time, you can't have a good level of confirmations. It's either one or the other. Because if you're shorting at the top, there's no confirmation that the top is in at that point. So you need to wait for your confirmations, which is what I did. But because the price wasn't perfect, I didn't take the trade when I should have. And I even circled the two daily wicks as my confirmation. So we need to take away three key lessons from this, which is trust your past analysis more than your current analysis. The past me 2 days ago would have 100% taken that short. But because I was too focused on the current price action that, oh, the price is falling too much, or that it might reverse, oh, this could just be a liquidity grab, I didn't take the trade. When in my notes, it said to take the trade because we had our confirmation in place. And that the perfect setup is never going to come. A good trade is better than no trade. Because if you're waiting for the perfect setup, how long are you going to be waiting for? A month? 6 months? A year? That's not worth it. And also price action first. In my head, also the cope was, how is oil, this trade might not be worth it because how far can oil really fall? But the price action was showing that oil will fall. And obviously, then the next morning, the news came out to justify the price fall, that there were peace talks going on in Iran here,
Is very strongly on the
which I saw this morning. So you always need to trust the price action. Don't listen to the news because that's how retail traders get trapped, buying at the top, buying at $110 per barrel plus. And not only that, we actually had this divergence in the US oil price and the world oil price. You can see the US oil price topped at 116 here, whereas Brent, the world oil price, topped on this date at 111. 111. Same day, 116. Now, surely it should be the other way around, where US oil price is lower because it's less impacted by the war. But there was just a short squeeze going on here. So that was another signal to take the short. But it is what it is. We transformed this into a good thing, and we'll take a lesson from this going forward. And we just look for the next setups, you know. Um, Oil long at the bottom of this range in the discount zone, you know, still in a uptrend as long as we form a higher low around this level. As long as we get a daily, don't get a daily close below 88.50, still uptrend. So yeah, that's the lesson for today.